Now, we begin.
Hey, what's up YouTube? It's DirtyMobs back with some more Illaoi gameplay. We're on the main account, playing through provisionals, and we're versus Gwen. So I wanted to show y'all this matchup because, yeah, I don't see Gwen too much anymore, but she's so really annoying. As you can see, we don't win level 1. She does her little E-dash where she does extra damage, and she has attack speed and all that, and she just auto-attacks you to death. Snip, snip, yep, all the fun. I can't even walk up for that. You can tell the way she's standing in front of me. I'm not showing my range right now. It sucks. But I am running grass. It's level 2 first. And we're just kind of waiting. Because if we walk up, she's going to like E into us. And yeah, she is there. So we're a little bit more comfortable. That minion was really unfortunate, the range one. Look for the Q. Can we get it? Oh, we missed both minions. We did hit her though, which is nice. Maybe for that minion. Yeah, a good matchup for W again. Conquered not doing too much. That wasn't a very good W in. Gets to kill the tentacle pretty quickly. She can push this in. I usually try to freeze this wave, but she pushes. She has so much pressure. I can't even hold the wave really. Not well. I try my best here to try to save some bottle charges. Now, what makes Gwen so annoying is the way her W interacts. So you have to go for these like really cheeky, like you almost always want to be like really close range when you throw your E versus Gwen. The goal being that when she does W, you're in the W, so it doesn't fizzle it. So yeah. And this is where we want the wave. So I did manage to hold the range minions outside. It took me a good bit of health to do it, but it was kind of worth it. Oh, this wave is going to push now, unfortunately. Unless she goes for a push. I did ward, because Fiddles do like to lane gank in that situation where they push the wave all the way in. They like to run up to that bush and just kind of like, you know, cheese kill you. We're still chilling. Equal level. Yeah, we got her W. Now if it would just... So stupid. Ah, man. This is going to push. This is really unfortunate. We're only down 1 CS, and it's probably a couple CS after this wave, so that's okay. Our Q poke's been really, really good by her. Good little E there. The one way we can like get a cheeky E off is if we, you know, sometimes you can like Q to hide the E animation, or Q to kill minions, and then E through the minion that just dies. I'm gonna walk up to Q this cannon, maybe go for an E after. Because I don't have the tentacle. She's going to kill the tentacle immediately, and then I have no damage. So, you'd rather just hold your E. Landing E actually does nothing there, and it probably baits you into a really bad trade. Rather just holding it and keeping the cooldown up. One thing you're going to see me do is not look for too many E's when the wave pushes out, as I'm not going to throw E, like, liberally. It'll be a little bit more conservative. You see here, I haven't thrown it yet. And this is a mistake I used to make a lot, is go for like E's that they clearly would just W. It's usually better just, like, if you know they'll just dodge your E, you're better off just holding it and keeping the cooldown up. And look for like a really cheeky little E. So that's what I'm doing here. And I can just kind of chill right now. Yeah, I just missed. That would have been a good E between two tentacles. But I just missed. It do be like that. W here with the two tentacles to get all the CS. Nice, got a little turret shot. It doesn't really matter. E, yeah. I tried to Q E. So that's what I was talking about earlier, where you Q the minion that's about to die and then you E through it. She's a little 6, which I'm really worried about because she has Ignite. Now we're only a couple minions off 6, so I think we will just stay and, you know, just kind of catch this wave. We are going to use teleport. We're not going to use a bot by any means. We are at the point where the teleport can only be used on teleports. Fiddles here for some reason. Okay. I mean, it's not too surprising. If I didn't have a word there, I just get ulted. I'm having trouble with my danger ping not working, so I'm trying to hotfix it. I went Merc Treads for the Fiddle ganks, and it's also, I mean, it's not bad versus Gwen's like AP damage. Gwen doesn't really have any CCs, but they're really helpful versus Fiddle. And the magic damage is, the magic resist is nice. And let's see if I can rebind this real quick. Yep. So obviously we're level 6, so we're a little bit stronger, but we still want to be pretty careful. One of the annoying things about Gwen is, let's say you get on top of her, you E-ult her. Any tentacles that spawn outside of the W, or are outside of the W during fighting, don't actually connect to Gwen. Obviously a very frustrating mechanic to have, you know, half your tentacles at any given point not being able to connect onto the champion. If she goes into a melee range here, I would want to fight it. If she dashes into me. Okay. I think if they get off immediately on the dash, I didn't really want to throw it and have it be a dodge. Yeah. So what I was trying to do there was, no one's gonna punish this. Read. Oh, look at that damage split. 39% magic, 37% true. Disgusting. Absolutely hate games like this. I was trying to W auto and then flash away so all the tentacles would slam and like kill the spirit and heal me up, and I'd probably stall out some of her damage because she doesn't have flash, so she can't catch up to me. Unfortunately, I didn't move my mouse quick enough, or I W autoed and then flashed too quickly. So not good. I mean, we're only down 1 CS. The real thing here is I probably shouldn't have taken that fight. Once I get to, I'm gonna go Divine Sunderer this game. It's gonna help me with the 1v1 versus Gwen, which I do need an item that's like effective in the 1v1, and that'll be good for that. I do have a little bit of a threat of being like squished here. There's just some Cassiopeia's on around, but I'm gonna go ahead and just try to contest this a little bit. I should back up. Kind of trying to bait it a little bit. Like Cassiopeia running over. The blue, did y'all notice blue buff had 1 HP? So unlucky. Like looking at Fiddle Art? Nope, Fiddle's at Krug's. I just want to make sure Gwen doesn't really rotate, so I'm gonna walk up and try to like cut her off a little bit. Didn't work out. If we can push this, we can actually try to die Fiddle before she gets a reset off. Notice how I'm intentionally in the, I'm gonna throw that Fiddle anyway. So we just want to push this. I'm gonna try to kite. I just can't get caught by anything right now. Too low. Gwen greeted so hard trying to get me in Kha'Zix. Cassiopeia absolutely popping off. Good job by us to just kind of hang out. You know, hang out to like kind of bait, but not be in any range of threat of dying. We can get a plate here and reset. Do not save for 2 plates. That is a bait. So many bad players will do that. They'll save for 2 plates there. When either she has teleport, she gets back to lane really quick, maybe kills you, or she doesn't have teleport, and the increased move speed from dying gets her back to lane so quickly that you lose a lot of tempo. Right? If I reset now, I can get back to lane before she can push in the next wave, and then we match her tempo. If I save for 1 more plate, she probably will push. She'll either threaten me with killing me, or she will be able to push in the wave and probably get like 1 to 2 plates herself. You're better off just resetting, giving the plate, and just playing for the tempo. It's just better. Alright. I shouldn't really fight here because I want to get all the CS. I go for an E. I know I'm just gonna be like pretty much AFK right now, so I can throw the E, and even if it's on cooldown, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna let this fall in the turret and then CS all the way. Bottle up. Try to get another tentacle down. Look at my bot lane. See what's going on. I see Fiddle behind me. So I want to ward as behind myself, so I see if Fiddle tries to ult me. That'll work. Thank you. Yeah, looks like Fiddle's leaving on the minimap. See if these two. We're just gonna relax. I mean, this is. I would say Gwen is a counter to Illaoi with the way the W absolutely destroys Illaoi. Either she can dodge E with W, or she can dodge a lot of tentacle slams with W. And they can run Ignite for free. Nice try on the QE there. Doesn't work out. They don't have to run a flash either, so the ignite, they have Gruesom's built into their champion basically because they don't have flash, run flash. Excuse me. I'm in melee range, so I feel pretty comfortable going for this fight. Oh. And look at the Tenacity doing absolutely nothing. So you're probably wondering why I'm showing you this. The reason I'm showing you this is that the answer, both of those fights, is actually I shouldn't have poked for a fight. Early on, I'm not capable to. I went Merc Treads, and Merc Treads just aren't that useful in the 1v1, and I haven't played around, like, I've played in ways that Fiddle can't gank me anyways, so the Tenacity hasn't been useful. That death was completely just, I didn't have to go for it at all. And if I don't go for it, I don't give her a kill. I don't give her like 1 to 2 waves. I don't give her 2 plates. So the moral of this story is, a lot of people will ask me like, "Man, this is so frustrating. Like, I just can't win. You know, Gwen just kills me every time." It's like, well, you just shouldn't have gone for those fights. I mean, I shouldn't have gone for those fights. And that's the moral of the story. Is, you know, sometimes it's about the fights you shouldn't take and you don't take that win you games. These 2 fights have been fights that I shouldn't have taken. And if I didn't take them, my team's ability to win would be a lot stronger. Now, I might still take those fights if my team is getting destroyed and I have to carry and I have to, like, do work. But to take all the risks I've taken this game, it's just been silly. When my team's destroying. Woo! Go. Now she's, you know, winning, by the way. Might look like I'm winning, but she's actually winning. Crazy. Did I hit E and hit a million tentacles? And... Okay, can we look for the Flash R when it comes up? Why not even have to? Let's watch for it. She just lets me walk into her. I use Flash just to be safe. That's one of the slashes that a lot of people would be like, "Wow, DirtyMobs, you wasted your flash. Nice flash, haha." But there is a chance that, like, I take too many turret shots, or I get hit by her ult or Q, the center of her Q at a bad time, and end up dying in that situation. Even though it seems impossible. No, you can I could absolutely have died there if I stayed in too long and she healed too much. Using the flash is basically just an insurance policy of, I'm under this turret for too long. I don't want to give her any chance. I've already lost 2 fights. Let's just, like, go ahead. Let's, you know, RW. Let the tentacles finish the job. Maybe Q backwards if we have to the flash. So I don't mind that flash at all. I really don't. And this is, oh man, it's one of those things. Lower elo players will absolutely hyper fixate on min-maxing, like making sure they don't waste flash, to the point where they won't use flash when it's actually optimal. Like, people will worry so much about wasting flash that they'll have a Morgana bind flying at them that's clearly going to hit them with like 5 people next to them. They won't flash it. They'll get, you know, down to 5-8% HP, and then they'll flash and they'll buy to, like, ignite. And it's like, yo, if you just weren't so worried about wasting flash, you would have just flashed the ability. Or a lot of people just don't think about it. They're not proactively thinking, they're reactively thinking, and they don't have the reaction speed pulled off. But I mean, you should just be proactive in that situation. Just know that, hey, that Morgana bind's gonna hit me. I need to flash because I'm dead anyways if I don't flash it. Anyways, you can see she's being incredibly aggressive here. For both 1 item. Got a little bit more gold. Should not have let me hit that. Good fighting. Good ult. Sorry, I'm just mad that she almost still won that, which is insane to me. That's undeniably insane. Like, go back and watch that. I landed E at max range, which should never happen, on a tentacle. I W'd the tentacle. She dashes into me. I'm gonna push this way, by the way, because I know where everyone is on the map, and I'm not worried about it. And I want it to crash. It bounces back. She dashes into me. I walk away to kite. I Q the spirit to get it to 50% HP. I W back onto it. She's in melee range of me with spirit pulled. I ultimate. The tentacles should, like, collateral damage to kill the spirit. So I W Gwen to do max damage to Gwen. I kill the spirit and like I do the final W at the end and she dies and I have like 150 HP. Even though I did, that's like the best setup I can get. And like every outplay potential she has, she whiffs. She doesn't outplay any of the outplay potential she has. It's disgusting. And she had what on items? Like 450 gold worth of item advantage? Come on, man. Alright, so we got Diana here. Missed the E. That's not good. We don't know where anyone else is. This is kind of spooky. Okay. Uh-oh. Nami, let's just try to get the E on someone. Beautiful. Auto W. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna ult just because the fiddle's here and I need some aggressive pressure. Stay near the tentacles. Melee W through the suspension. The interesting thing here is they healed a lot, right? And I don't think I should expect to have Grievous wins at this point in the matchup I'm in and all that, but whatever. They had to do 4100. I actually healed for 1800 health that fight through Ignite. Like, look at that. I only have 2300 health and they had to do 4100 damage to kill me. Also, look at the percent damage split. 66% magic damage. So what I'm going to do here is I went Divine Sunderer first because I need it for the 1v1 versus Gwen. And what I'm going to do is go Spirit Visage next. My team's destroying, right? All I have to do is adapt, is survive. My team, look at the team composition. They just need someone to be in the front. They don't need someone to carry. We got Jinx and Cassiopeia and Kha'Zix for that. They just need someone to get in there and tank some damage and kind of be annoying. And they should, in theory, do the rest. So what I'm going to do is be really efficient in building against their damage type. Their main damage type is magic damage. That's what I'm going to do. Build Spirit Visage to help my healing from Divine Center. To help with my healing from Tentacles. We land the E. We land the E. We land the E. Melee rank. Yep. Beautiful. Ult. Auto. Yep. Beautiful. Look at all that healing. Beautiful. I have no doubt Divine Sunderer was the right choice here. I think Grass has been perfectly fine. I don't need to go Conquer. Really, really well done. I think that was a little bit of tilt play by her. But you can see, once I got Divine Sunderer, these fights started going in my favor. And we look back at that second fight I won, where like I did everything perfect, she did everything incorrectly, and she still barely wins. Imagine she has 2 kills worth of gold, 600 gold less from the 2 times I died earlier, kind of hinting. It would have been more in my favor, right? So, those early mistakes do matter. And these are the things you want to think about. Like, you get so frustrated, and you probably miss out on the situations like these. Whereas this is probably what makes me hit Challenger all the time. Is like being able to analyze these games the way I do. So, we're going to run mid. Try to grip a little bit. We do have flash. Nice job on the fiddle here. Be able to Cassiopeia W and take kill. Yep, good job. Ooh, nice guard stun. Didn't capitalize, but oh well. And we're getting close to the 850 we need for a Spirit Visage. Kind of help tank for Kha'Zix again. Just let Kha'Zix do as much damage as he can. Cassiopeia, Kha'Zix, Jinx, we should melt this. They don't have jungle. Should be free. Bard can kind of zone on his own. No, he doesn't have R. Great, that's our Spirit Visage gold. I would argue games like these, like this, are probably more important to your climbing capability than the games where you go like 15 kills. The games where you go like 10 kills or something are typically games where you just stomp the enemy top laner like 2 or 3 times in laning phase, and it just snowballed out of control. The most impressive part of those games is usually the early game where you just started snowballing. I think these games are much harder to analyze. Oh. This is not a situation I want to be in, so I'm just going to flash. Yep. This is a really awkward situation to find ourselves in. My goodness. The situation Gwen wants is where I miss E, and then she can just auto-attack me and just kind of do that, where I don't have tentacle set up, I don't have anything to back me up. And she can just ult and just keep following me. That's what she wants, so that's why I just flashed. I mean, again, at this point I'm very risk-averse. I'm just trying to sustain the lane state and try to play to my teammates. I'd like to get Spirit Visage, but not a good time to do it. I'll take the tier 2.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Nice ult. You notice every time I beat, or next thing. Finish it off. Oh, so close. No. Tight. Hope we give him enough. Nice. Yeah, I've figured out Gwen's that you really just want to be in melee range, like on top of them when you go for an E. That's the best way to do it. The max range E's, they just W all the time and you never get blind reading. Yeah, 2 NF turrets. No NF yet. I mean, to go from 0-2 to 4-4-1, most of that comeback was just me 1v1ing Gwen, too. There wasn't like my teammates like helping me out too much. It was just outplaying Gwen. This is a Cloud Soul, so we want to make sure. I'm more than happy to teleport if we need to when I spawn. They're not contesting it, which is nice. I like that. Let's see. I could teleport. Bard backing though is kind of awkward. I'm more than happy to teleport bot lane if it helps with the timing of pushing. This teleport isn't going to be really used too much for anything since we already took Drake for free. So if we have like Baron buff or something, you might want to teleport to the wave, but we kind of backed off bot. We're just going to run down bot. And Phoenix getting red buff. Barring cast. This is kind of not good. I'm getting lazy, but Gwen might end. Nice. Nice, beautiful. I just want to push. Try to zone them off of killing the wave. Good, yeah. The threat of us, our damage output alone, is enough to get Lucian and Diana back off. This is their last NM turret. I just want to try to get maybe 3 NMs. If we can get any picks, this would be great. Lucian's dead. Good E onto Diana. Looking to the next target, we can focus down. You know, Lucian's dead. We don't have to worry about him anymore. We can either get triple NF or we can just try to end. I think we should try for the end. I can teleport to the mean if I need to. Keep it alive. It'd be kind of awkward though, because I can't cancel it. I'll probably get killed. Yeah, we got the next wave coming. So okay, we're just gonna look for an E here. That'll, yep, nice. Hanging out. Hey! So that's how you, you know, analyze the Gwen matchup, even when you play poorly. Still analyze and do a good job. I hope you like the video. I'll put the damage meters up after the after it goes dark. But see y'all next time.